Oh yeah, gotta have some peppy music this week. Hello and welcome to the Yam for Life channel. I am the Yam, and I appreciate the fact that you're here. I'm sorry that I'm late. I was on call this weekend and I had work to do. So probably going to do videos about every 2 weeks so that I got plenty of time to put together good quality content. And I'm excited about this week. I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing my family this weekend. They're going to come down here and we're going to have a good time. So that's why I need to go ahead and get this done. So let's go ahead and get started and let's see what is next on the agenda. Alright, let's see. Our first segment today will be question and answer, of course. I've got my question right here. Let's see what we got. And this question is from a Ben V. And it says, Dear Yam, what can you tell us about the time that you were a horseman? Oh boy. Well, that's a funny story. For those of you who know me, know that I am a wrestling fanatic. I grew up watching it with my granddad every Saturday afternoon, and Dusty Rhodes was my favorite wrestler. Then I came to Caswell and met other wrestling enthusiasts, including one person who decided to indoctrinate me into the ways of the Ric Flair. And I was hooked. At that point, that was the first time that I was ever a bad guy in wrestling, and I loved it. So we would have wrestling parties on the weekends when we could here at Castle. We'd get Pop-Tarts and Mountain Dew, and we would watch wrestling. Okay, so that became a thing to do for several years with summer staff. And then one summer of 92, I was given the opportunity to do recreation announcements in Hatch Auditorium, which is our large group session. And we decided to do some funny stuff. And one of the skits that we decided to do was the skit of the Four Horsemen. And so I had some guys on the rec crew who said that they would do it with me. And so we did it for each week. On the last week of the summer, we went all out. And of course, there is a video. Okay, I'm going to break this into 3 segments. The beginning, there's a middle section, and then there'll be the ending. That way you don't have to watch the entire video. So let's start with the beginning. This is the intro that we had, and I'll try to turn up the music as loud as I can, okay? Okay, that was the beginning of it. Um, I was a lot younger, a little bit thinner, and definitely not any gray. Okay, the middle part is my friend Ben Vogler, who was the music leader that week. He led worship for us, and he's a great friend, great friend. And so we decided to induct him into the Horsemen. And this is what happened.
We got a treat for you today. That's one of my personal and close good friends to come up here and join the Horsemen. Mr. Ben Vogler. This morning, you get to see what nobody has ever seen before. Fellas, you ready? This is called the Ben Vogler Flex. Do it, guys! I love it! I love it!
Now, that was probably one of the funniest things we ever did when Ben did that. He became the thumb of the Horsemen, which cracked me up later when I realized what he had done. So that's the middle part. Okay, the ending is the part where I may have gotten into a little bit of trouble, not a whole lot, but there were some adults who didn't like it, but the kids loved it, and the guys thought it was hilarious. So this is the ending to the skit.
So fellas, it all boils down to this. Whether you like it or you don't like it, learn to love it. Because God, Caswell, and the Horsemen are the best things going today.
I cannot tell you how big my head was when that skit was over. That was so much fun. And my adrenaline was sky high. It was great. So that was the original Horseman skit that I did with the Rec Crew. And that is exactly how the story went. Right, guys?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yep.
All right, guys, that's the end of the video. Appreciate you being here. If you like the video, give me a like, or if you want to subscribe to the channel, that's great. And as always,
love you more.
what she said.